Hey guys, what's up? Paladin here. And I'd like to quickly talk about Survivor Series and how it sucked. um, for those of you that don't know, Survivor Series is one of the big four pay-per-views that including let's see here, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and Royal Rumble. Technically you could say five because of Money in the Bank, but generally people just say those four: Survivor Series, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble, because they've generally been around the longest, I believe. Money in the Bank was a thing that happened because people... This is something that I didn't understand. Money in the Bank, if I remember correctly, yes, it does. It happens after WrestleMania, usually. I'm pretty sure it does. They took out Money in the Bank from WrestleMania. I'm not sure why they did, but Money in the Bank, both the SmackDown and the Raw matches were in WrestleMania. As to why they removed them, I'm not sure. It's kind of stupid, to be honest, that it has its own pay-per-view. But anyways, I personally think that it should just be part of WrestleMania and then some other pay-per-view be released. But anyways, as I say again, if I said it before, because I'm just so pissed off. But anyways, again, Survivor Series, the first match was the pre-show, technically speaking. It's a pre-show, part of it still, was Miz and Kofi Kingston. The Miz won and defeated Kofi Kingston. Hooray. The match was meh. The next match was The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and the Real Americans, Antonio Cesaro and Jack Swagger versus Cody Rhodes, Goldust, The Usos, and Rey Mysterio. This match was bleh. The first was bleh. The first half of the match was just eh. The second half was epic because Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were the last two members of The Shield. And Roman Reigns was just... It was literally 2-on-5. And Roman Reigns was just spearing people left and right. And, you know, they won in the end, which was awesome. I know it was Rey Mysterio's return and everything, but no, I'm sorry. That does not make up for the Shield winning. That was great. That was excellent as all hell. The next match was Big E Langston versus Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental Championship match. It was for the Intercontinental Championship, and it was a match, clearly. This match was as well. It was only 5 minutes long. I'm looking at Wikipedia. Technically 6 minutes, but it's 5 minutes and 57 seconds. So it's in the 5 minute area still, but it's pretty much 6 seconds. Oh god, 6 minutes. It was I don't even know. I didn't even really pay attention during the match, to be honest. I knew Big E Langston was going to win, so I knew it was going to be unimportant, but I didn't realize that it was a 6 minute match, which is pretty terrible. But next up was Team Total Divas: Natalya, the Bella Twins, Funkadactyls, Naomi and Cameron, Eva Marie, and JoJo. They defeated Team AJ, which was AJ Lee, Tamina Snuka, Caitlyn, Alicia Fox, Rosa Mendez, Oksana, and Summer Rae. Summer Rae and actually all of the divas on that team besides Tamina didn't like AJ. They didn't have very good, like, team planning or whatever the hell you want to call in their match. It was so-so. Meh. I personally, I just really didn't like it that much, to be honest. I thought this match was actually going to be pretty good, but it was alright for a Divas match. It came down to Natalya and AJ, generally. One of the Bella Twins, I believe it was Nikki. I want to say Nikki, but one of the Bellas was left with Natalya, and Tamina got... Oh, by the way, can I have a little mini rant here? That was JoJo's first match, and they made her look like shit in that match. It was stupid. Like, somebody got... I remember now. Natalya, I think... No. Brie was getting beaten up. There we go. Brie was getting beating... Brie or Nikki, one of the two. One of the Bella Twins was getting beaten up, and they tagged in JoJo. JoJo had to fight Tamina. I already saw right there that this was going to be a bad idea. But then I gave it the, the thing, what is it called? The doubt. I don't know. I gave it the luck of the draw or whatever, and I was like, okay, maybe JoJo will actually do good. That didn't happen. JoJo did shit the entire time, and they didn't give her a chance, which pisses me off. It pissed off a couple of my friends, too, when we were watching it. We were like, seriously? It's her first match, and they just took a shit on JoJo, practically, and didn't let her do anything. That highly disappointed me, because I'm a fan of JoJo, because I actually watch Total Divas, because it's a really good show. It's interesting. Anyways. So yeah, Natalya and AJ were like the last two in the ring. One of the Bellas was still there, but she, was outside the ring. She was still resting. Natalya put her in the sharpshooter and won. After that, Ryback came out and did a little promo and pretty much talked about what he did on Raw, and he was like, okay, if anybody wants to fight me, then they can come out. And Mark Henry came back, a.k.a. Rick Ross, because he totally looks like Rick Ross. But anyways, Mark Henry came out and just beat Ryback, and for the love of God. Now, see, I thought that Ryback was actually going to win, regardless of Mark Henry coming back, because it would have made up for the WrestleMania match, and plus Ryback was now the heel, and Mark Henry would be the face. No, Ryback still lost. This is becoming a bit of a trend. Ryback has won one match, I don't know the last time he's won a match, to be honest. He's just been losing matches left and right, besides the one against Khali that I talked about. I believe I talked about it anyways, and that doesn't matter, because Khali is not a person to really worry about in the WWE. Sorry for those that actually like him. He's not fun to watch for me. Anyways, then it was John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. That match was not that bad. It was okay, but we've seen that match a million times already, so that's what made it boring. So far, all these matches are boring and not that great, besides the ending of the traditional Survivor Series match with the Shield and everything. The other matches weren't really that great. This one included, because we've seen this a million times already. Yeah, it was a decent match, but it was still blah, because we've already seen it. Next up was CM Punk and Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan with Bray Wyatt. This match is the only thing that is interesting besides the Shield thing in this entire pay-per-view. This match was actually really good. This is the only really, really good match in the entire pay-per-view, and it's like the third longest match. It's the third longest match. I can't describe how stupid that is. I mean, yeah, it's Punk and Daniel Bryan. Of course, they're going to put on a good show. But, this is the only good match. Then it was Randy Orton versus Big Show. And fucking for the title. And that match was shorter than the John Cena match. It's 10 minutes long, people. It's technically 11 minutes and 10 seconds. But it's generally a 10-minute match. What happened at the end was so ridiculously... I thought Big Show was going to win. Everybody thought Big Show was going to win. But no, instead of that happening, Triple H came out and distracted Big Show, and Randy Orton did a quick RKO. In the time that it took Triple H to walk out to the ring, that was about a good 30 seconds, so you can take off a little bit of time from there. And it was just, no, I'm sorry, that was just so stupid. I'm not saying Big Show should have won. I'm just saying the match wasn't entertaining at all. The pay-per-view, this is one of the big four, WWE, and you fucked it up. Because there's only 2 good matches on here. The first half of the one good match isn't really that great. It's just the ending, to be honest. And the other match was good. So, you need to do something. Because a lot of the matches after SummerSlam, a lot of the pay-per-views after SummerSlam, haven't been that good. I know I haven't been doing reports on them, but they're not one of the big 4. I'm only going to be talking about one of the big... I'm only going to be probably doing reviews on the big 4 and Money in the Bank after they're done. I'm stuttering here, but I'm sorry. But it was such a bad pay-per-view, man. I'm hoping TLC is going to be good. It looks like it's going to be good with their first match that they introduced so far, which is... Cena versus Randy Orton, which, yes, we've seen that a million times too, but at least we know that that's going to put on a good show. because Randy Orton and Cena always have a good match. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I can't get over how bad the pay-per-view was. The matches were just so boring. Whatever. Anyways, I know a lot of people can agree with me on this. That this pay-per-view wasn't that great. Anyhow, does anybody else agree? Just saying. I have my phone on mute, and for some strange reason, the sound's back on now. I don't understand why that happened. If you're wondering what that sound was, that was a stupid email. So I'm going to end this video now, because I don't want my phone making sounds throughout the entire video. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, guys. And remember, stay sexy. Peace.